Hello everyone and welcome to another video of Barrel and Glass. I'm Rasa and I'm here to talk about your alcohol. So today in hand we have the Takamaka 69 white rum. So let's start by talking a little bit about their history. So the history of Takamaka is is a very warm family story. So it was started in 2002 by two brothers, Bernard and Richard from Seychelles. So their journey into rum making, if you look it up, it starts in the 2000s with their father Robert, and they began their journey by distilling rum at home. Basically, their inspiration comes from their grandfather, who used to make a special rum called rum arrange. So this was done by soaking and adding fruits and spices in rum and in alcohol, which was a tradition for their family. And after a few years of experimenting, the brothers started their own distillery in 2002 in Seychelles, and thus turned their passion of rum into their profession. So the location of the distillery is also very special, as the site includes a museum, a medicinal garden and historical ruins, which gives the chance for visitors to learn about the history, the cultural history, while enjoying or learning about the rum. This rum that's going super viral on the internet right now for its high alcohol content. And I don't know if you've seen, there are a few videos where people dip their hand in this, light it. A lot of crazy things that's happening. So let's dig deep into what makes Takamaka amazing. Let's talk about the name itself, Takamaka. So this has a story behind it. So this has a unique and meaningful connection to the Seychelles. The name is derived from the tree, the Takamaka tree, which is a native tree found in Seychelles, and this tree is known for its strength and its ability to thrive in coastal environments, even in harsh conditions. And if you were to ever visit their distillery, you will also meet two of the most friendliest Aldabra tortoises, Taka and Maka. So they are the official mascot for the Takamaka rum. So these two lovely tortoises have become a part of their brand identity and is also symbolic to the culture, because this breed of tortoises is native to the Aldabra atoll in Seychelles. So if you look it up, Seychelles is the home to the largest population of the Aldabra tortoises. Since the Seychelles has a history of pirates, one of the pirates' favorite drinks was rum, and thus Takamaka also kind of embraces that history as well. So if there were pirates right now, they would be probably sipping the Takamaka as we speak. One other fact that is very interesting when you come to the production process is that Takamaka, unlike other rums, is made in a very humid tropical climate, which makes the aging process super fast. 5-year-old Takamaka might taste like a 10-year-old Caribbean rum. And since Seychelles does not have any hard and fast rules like the Caribbean, while making the rum, they have gone crazy in experimenting the flavors, which is why the Takamaka uses sugarcane juice rum and molasses based rum in its unique ways. So let's talk about the production process of the Takamaka 69 Overproof white rum, which is what we have in hand right now. So this particular rum is a very highly potent expression of the Takamaka series, and this specifically stands out for its high alcohol content. That is, it has a whopping 69% ABV. As usual, first we start off with how they source the raw materials. its first signature raw material is the sugarcane. The sugarcane that they use is locally grown in Seychelles, which is great because it is a tropical region and sugarcane thrives in tropical regions. The distillery also uses molasses, which is a byproduct of the sugar refining, as the primary source of sugar for fermentation, which gives the rum its rich base flavor. So the second step is fermentation. So first the molasses is combined with yeast to start the fermentation process. So this is the process where the sugar is converted to spirit, creating what we call as a wash. So in the case of this 69% overproof white rum, this is carefully monitored because the wash has to reach a certain level of alcohol to be able to get that high proof rum. And this particular rum is fermented to achieve a very high initial alcohol content when compared to the regular rums, which will be very crucial when you are trying to get that final product. The third step is distillation. Once the fermented wash is taken off, it goes for distillation. So Takamaka distillery has two types. It has the traditional copper pot stills, also has column stills for larger production. So what happens in the distillation process? The wash that was produced during the fermentation process is heated in the still, and the alcohol vapor rise through the still's neck and then condensed to form the liquid alcohol. So this helps to extract the pure ethanol from the wash. So the very first distillation happens to extract the alcohol from the fermented liquid, and then we move on to the second distillation, which will refine the spirit further. So given the overproof nature of this particular rum that we have today, the distillation process is adjusted so that it can retain the high alcohol content. The purpose of distillation, if you're ever wondering, is to extract the pure form of alcohol from any kind of impurities or with minimal impurities. Now in the fourth step is where they achieve the overproof strength of 69% in this case. After distillation, the resulting rum is very potent, but the final 69% ABV is achieved with the dilution and blending of water. So what exactly is when I have been using the term overproof a lot. So what exactly is overproof rum? Overproof rum is a rum with a higher alcohol content. Usually any rum that is way above 40% ABV is usually considered or falls under the category of high proof rum. In this case, the percentage is 69 ABV, which means it's very intense and bold. And the rum is not diluted a lot in the final stage to maintain this high proof concentration of alcohol content. The fact that this is such high proof alcohol makes it a perfect rum for making cocktails or making flaming drinks, because it's highly flammable, or using for making any kind of tropical rum punches. The next step is the blending and maturation period, and in this case the Takamaka 69 overproof is not matured for a long time to preserve the high alcohol content, but they do spend a short period of time in barrels to round off the flavor. And because this is of the overproof category, it stays as white rum, where the focus is on freshness and the potent characteristics rather than a smooth and aged taste that you generally get in dark rums. And once it reaches its flavor profile and achieve the desired proof, then it goes for bottling. Now let's talk about the packaging. So the Takamaka, as you can see, is a clear bottle. The liquid is clear as well. It has very bright, vibrant design to kind of show the Seychelles culture. As you can see, since this is 69 overproof, it comes with a big warning over here as well. This is to ensure that the consumers or the buyers of the Takamaka know the additional safety precautions we are supposed to take while handling an alcohol like this. Let's start by doing a smell test on this. See, this is a screw cap. As soon as you smell, the overproofed high alcohol content smell is what hits you first. But once you can go past that smell, you can subtly smell kind of like tropical aromas, kind of a very sweet sort of a smell. Yep. Now let's move on to the taste test. So I'm gonna give this a pour. I'm quite nervous to try this overproof rum because I know the overproof alcohol content is gonna give like a big punch. It's the first thing that you're gonna taste. As I suspected, the punch of the alcohol is what hits you first. I need a minute for it to like go down. Gives them that intense heat as soon as it goes in. Once you can get past that initial punch, you can slightly taste that tropical flavors. I think this will go more amazing than having it neat like I just did. The burning is real on this one. You can always pair it up with, typically coconut water is what usually people go for with the Takamaka, or let's deep dive into the other cocktails that you can have with this. Let's talk about what food goes well with the Takamaka 69 overproof rum. The first thing that you can go for is something spicy to help balance the kick that you're gonna get from this, or you could also opt for grilled meat. Cheese and nuts, as usual, is great pairing with most alcohol, and that is true for the Takamaka as well. Cheese and nuts goes really well with this. Another great pairing for the Takamaka is chocolate. So chocolate desserts or like dark chocolate cakes and mousses goes amazing with this. And of course, to complement the origin that is Seychelles, it goes really well with tropical fruits like pineapple and mango. An amazing cocktail that you can make with the Takamaka is a flaming Takamaka. So what you can do is you can mix rum and orange in a glass, float grenadine on the top, and set the rum on fire briefly before you serve it or take a sip of it. Because of the high proof alcohol content, it creates an amazing flaming effect and gives like drama to this drink. You could also go with the classic rum-based drink like mojito, pina colada, and daiquiri as well. And you can experiment a lot, make use of its highly flammable nature, and go crazy. And carefully, because warning, this can also be dangerous. Let me know if you like this video in the comments and how you would have this Takamaka. And if you like the kind of content that I take, do not forget to click on the like, share and subscribe button. Also, do let me know on the comments what kind of alcohol I should do a review on next, and I will see you next time. Cheers!